sure if we're actually live, yeah? Ah, there we go. Right. Break from Persona today, and also from Elo. It's just gonna be me, and I'm gonna be streaming some Space Marine. Because, well, my day's plans were ruined, unfortunately, because my business had a little bit of a hiccup. And I had to reprint some of the models I'm printing up for my customer. And so, my plan of printing out some other stuff today has completely backfired because I have to print out these models, and they're going to take 8 hours to do, so I've got nothing better to do than play some Space Marine. So we're going to be playing Space Marine, and we're going to be playing it on hard, because why the fuck not? Also, I'm probably gonna want to kill myself by the end of this stream because of how fucking much I'm gonna die during this. I'm not a bad gamer, but hard for Space Marine is kind of a pain. But that's just because, you know, certain enemies do a metric fuck ton too much damage. But that's not much of an issue. Still one of the most enjoyable intros to a 40k game. Just, it tells you what's going on, it gives you that lovely visual of the strategic map, and then it tells you what you gotta do, why you're there. And it does it very concisely, and without any fucking bullshit. And I like that. The mechanical nature of the intro is very 40k. It's not about people here. This is about war. Whereas, certain modern 40k games don't seem to understand that. I'm looking at you, Space Marine 2, with your fucking shitty-looking Space Marine fucking Primaris crap. God, I hate that fucking game. I really don't get why people like it. It looks like shit. Like, the only good-looking bit is the opening of the game where you're a Deathwatch agent, and even that looks like shit. I don't know what it is with our obsession with character. I get that Captain Titus is a Chad, but, like, he is an exception to the rule. Chad characters are fucking few and far between in 40k. Most people are just assholes. And I don't like the fact that they act like he's the fucking chosen one when he's just a Space Marine and he should have remained as such. At least in the first game, his warp thing is probably likely just that he's an what should we call it? A latent psyker, rather than him just being this fucking chosen one shit that's in the second game. Well, oh, the Emperor's chosen him. Nah, that's shit and cringe. Him just being a latent psyker, hence the ability to resist the Taint of Chaos, makes way more sense. But, you know, that's just how it be. Also, that is fucking loud. I'll turn that down a little bit. I love being exposed in 4K on Twitch with my little thing. To be fair, it's better than having my fucking shit-ass face on a little camera up in your corner. Going, every time I see something stupid. That's quiet. Everyone's least favourite character, who, to be fair, is probably the most justified asshole in the setting. Oh yeah, I'm a Leandros apologist for people who come in and watching this later. A Leandros apologist. That guy did only one thing wrong, and that's that he didn't report it to the chaplaincy of the Ultramarines before reporting it to the Inquisition. Because the chaplaincy would have dealt with it, not the Inquisition, because the Inquisition have no actual authority over Space Marine chapters unless they actually have a legitimate suspicion of heresy. Because Inquisitors are wankers. Fuck the Inquisition. Me and my homies hate the Inquisition, he says, knowing full well he plays the Inquisition in the game. Today's fine beverage is Pepsi Max. I'm not sponsored, because I'm not nearly big enough to ever be sponsored by anyone. Nor will I ever get big enough for that. But that's not what this is about. I stream because I just like sitting here and playing games and occasionally chatting with randos who watch. But to be fair, I'm probably gonna keep myself relatively quiet this stream just because no one's gonna watch anyway. So if someone comes in, that'd be nice, but until then, I will probably keep my mouth shut and just enjoy the game. That, and also because I'm gonna have to focus my ass up and lock in, because I have not actually ever played this game for on hard. In the literal decade I've had this game. Imagine Titus loses to a bunch of rocks. That would be fucking funny. Ooh. I'm having a moment. Got fucking controls. Good old Titus. That hard difficulty be hitting different. To be fair, this won't be like a super long stream. I'll probably only do the first few missions of the game, and then... Oh my god, fuck. It is telling I have not played on my console in a while. My fucking aim is ass. Ow, motherfucker. Grab him, there we go. Kill animations. Slowly starting to regret playing this on hard, and I'm not even like 10 minutes in. How fun. Come on, please. Oh. There we go. Come on, curb stompies. Gotcha. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Yes. Just barely. There we go. I feel like if you'd only just started running when the gun was almost pointing at you, you'd probably not survive being shot at by it. Like, even as an overall boss. the literally last time. This is the only time since like pre-5th edition that Ultramarines were cool. every time since has been cringe, except for this.
I've no word from Leandros, but I'm picking up box chatter from Imperial Guard forces on the ground.
I scarcely thought anyone would be left alive.
You didn't think any Imperial Guardsmen will be left alive, even though the planet is putting up quite a fight against this massive Orc war that's attacking it. See, I'd love to see a game, like a Space Marine game, about the Raven Guard. That would be fucking baller. Like, similar in style to this, but like about the Raven Guard, during, for example, like one of the operations in the raid on Castrum Nova. That would be fucking cool as a game. Like, you get to play as Elysians and Space Marines. Or a game where you actually play as the Orcs would be kind of fun. Like, in terms of you play as a war boss or something. Or as an Orc, like, well, as an Orc boss or knob that rises through the ranks and becomes a war boss by the end of the game. That'd be cool. I think if you started out as a war boss, it wouldn't be as cool as if you were just a war boss. Like, by progressing the story of a game. Well, I'm glad to see that I do more damage as well. It's not just the enemies that are doing more damage. Because I generally just play very casually with Space Marine, just throw it on like normal. I don't play on easy because I'm not a fucking coward, but I haven't played it on hard ever, really. Because I've just never really been bothered to. Oh. I wanted to shoot a grot, and I'm terrible at aiming because I've been using a computer for several months now. And aiming has abandoned me. Oh look, it's everyone's favorite character. Ooh, come here, bitch. Yeah. Combat knife. Gotta do the bolter drill. Short control bursts. Because you're gonna miss like 50% of your shots anyway, because this is Warhammer. Excuse me, sir, could you stop shooting at me? It's a jolly bad thing to do. I mean, I know I'm stood out in the open in bright armor, but still, it's very rude of you. Average World Eaters player be like. Just charges a guy who is shooting at you with a machine gun. Okay, I am being shot to pieces here. Ammo. Hello. Yeah, random orcs. Blow fucking brains out. It's fun. To be fair, I think the one of the bigger problems I have with the second game, just kind of going at it, like talking about it, is that they have the Tyranids. The fucking Tyranids get usurped as the main villain of the game by Chaos. By fucking Chaos. Do you know how stupid that is? Conceptually? Come on, don't die. Oh, there we go. Yeah, do you know how fucking stupid that is? Like, I mean, from a lore perspective alone, especially the Thousand Sons, who are all psychers, except for the ones that are just dust automatons, to usurp a Tyranid invasion and it turn into a Chaos invasion is so fucking stupid. Because the Tyranids create the Shadow and the fucking Warp, which blocks all psychic powers and communications, pretty much within that area. If the tabletop was actually accurate to the fucking lore, whenever Psychers were in, like, actual, like, games versus Tyranids, their fucking psychic powers, you'd have to, like, do a roll at the start of the game to see if their head just fucking exploded right at the start of the game. Because that's how the Shadow and the Warp works. Well, not literally how it works, but, you know, Psychers go fucking batshit insane and die when the Shadow and the Warp comes about, because it, you know, disrupts their connection. So, the Thousand Sons really picked a terrible time to just show up. Oh, where? I know there's grenades around here. Could have sworn there was anyway. Or is that in the next bit? That's in the next bit. Yes, free health kits, except for I don't need them because I've got full health. Stupid midget. I love the sun. The sun is great. It's totally not making it really hard to see right now. I'd love to make a wargaming board that was basically this area of the game. Just these massive ass ruins and this big old trench line. That'd be kind of fun to play in. Play games 40k in. Oh no, Cadians. Pitiful. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, there we go. Remember, it is not morally wrong to shoot the orc in the back, because the orc is not made in God's image. The Adeptus Astartes are here. Shut your goddamn mouth, you fucking ungrateful Cadia. The Cadians really are just the cringest regiment. It's not cringe. I mean, I like most of... Okay, I hate this because I play Cadians as one of my many different Imperial Guard armies. But, you know, my personal favourites are the Steel Legion and the Death Corps, and the Tanith, because they're cool. They ain't cringe. Cadians are boring. They should have stopped being the poster boys the second their fucking planet got blown the fuck up, and they became basically refugees living throughout the galaxy on any world that would take them. Because they aren't Cadian anymore. They're whatever planet they're living on now. You know? It's like... And then there's this thing recent, it's like, oh, new Cadia, I don't care. That's boring. Make the Valhallan Ice Warriors the poster boys, they're cool. I've got a book about them I've been reading, it's really good. It's about a mission behind enemy lines to recover a bloody ecclesiastical confessor who's vanished behind the lines of a chaos invasion, and they want to go and rescue him. And it's like, well, this is obviously a bad idea. You shouldn't go and you shouldn't even bother. But the ecclesiarchy are putting pressure on the Valhalla Ice Warriors to rescue the guy, even though everyone knows he's already likely to have been killed or worse, fall into the whims of chaos. So it's a suicide mission, and though they get a bunch of dudes who are basically valueless anyway to go do the suicide mission. Pretty standard stuff. But it's fun, because there's a scene with a bunch of Chaos Space Marines in the book, where you actually get an idea of just how fucking horrifying a Chaos Space Marine really is to encounter in person. Because this guardsman is in a sewer laying mines with her squad, when two members of her squad get pancaked into a fucking brick wall by a single Marine, who then proceeds to rip through the rest of the squad with his mate who shows up. And they just... It's great. The way it's done, it's like you get that sense that they are just inhumanly fast. Which is how Space Marines should be. Space Marines shouldn't move like a human. They are supposed to be faster than a human and process stuff faster and move faster. You know, the reaction speed's supposed to be like double that of a normal human being. And then you get all this stuff in the actual games, like in the tabletop and stuff. It's like, I think they should, when fighting like guardsmen, be a +1 weapon skill in melee. When fighting like anything that isn't a Space Marine or an Eldar, because Eldar are probably the only people that can actually match a Space Marine in terms of the physical reflex and like reaction speed. I've got a lot of opinions on Warhammer. Finally, my favourite weapon. Because the power axe is kind of boring. I wish they'd put like a power sword in the game. I mean, that's more of an Ultramarines thing in my opinion. To be fair, in Heresy, Ultramarines do use power axes on like one of their big elite units. But nah. Give me your face! Ah, there we go. I'm surprised I haven't died yet, although usually when I say that I end up dying almost immediately afterwards. Maybe I have gotten better at games over the past several years of actually paying attention and playing games properly. Who would have guessed? No, fuck. I pressed the grab command button instead of fucking hit them in the face with your fist button. Because apparently you can hit them with a chainsaw and that won't stun them, but if you hit them with your fist, that stuns them. I don't get it. I feel like you would be more stunned from being clubbed with a literal chainsaw with titanium teeth than you would be from just being punched. Then again, I've been punched and it is quite stunning. Oh god, this is like the most cringe fucking random shit talk. Okay, hang on. Options. Oh, it's my setting. Oh, yeah, accept. Much better. I have been playing on computer with much higher sensitivity on things, and I forgot to sort out my settings. Oh yeah, my favorite enemy. Oh yeah, that slightly faster reflex is much nicer. Although this gameplay probably looks like absolute dog shit to you, the viewer. But for me, it's fun. Oh no, he's coming. Oh lord, he coming. Fuck. Orcs are the best. Right, orcs are the best. They are literally the greatest fucking faction ever written. It's just, well, how do we use this angry ball of teeth that wants to violence anything and everything it comes near? I don't know, fucking strap a bomb to it? Oh, I need those Lunchables, damn it. Grots are just Lunchables. Ah, grenades, finally. Yes! Grab the fucking dude on the ground! Oh no. I kicked the bomb. It killed me. How unfortunate. Oh fuck. Oh, the sun. It's trying to burn me. Oh my eye. The sun is like a focused beam through my window right now. Oh my god. Ugh. I should move the towel I've got up because we don't have curtains at the current time. Huh? What the fuck? Well, that's annoying. Apparently Twitch is causing my phone to overheat. I'm sure it is. Even though my phone is, you know, not prone to overheat. Is it actually overheating? No, it's cold as stone. Fuck it mean overheating. Fuck you mean overheating, you cold. So I might have to cut this fucking stream like super duper short because of the fucking overheating. Which is annoying and kind of shitty. But then again, we are streaming like our actual regularly scheduled stream later tonight, which isn't on my phone, which is a piece of garbage. Ah, Lunchables. Lunchables. Ah, real men. So-called green fungus bros. Yes, quickly. Ah, there we go. Just casually fucking dodging like it's fucking... Oh my god, it's so much like Dark Souls. Fuck! Shit! Yes, get him! Yeah! So close to dying just then. That would have been a pain. Hey, you guys got ammo? Like, ammo. Yeah, you got ammo. Okay, there we go. Right. Very good. Wow. 2 magazines. So generous. Oh. So generous. I cannot wait to deal with the orc knob that's about to show up. That's gonna be, exciting. Right. Lunchables. Tossing a grenade into a throng of orcs. Very good. Oh no. Right. Grenades. Come here. Oh, cutscene. Damn it. Apparently, this man is very unhappy to see me. Got that Dark Souls training coming back in. Nah, I am shit at the Souls games. Back the fuck up, Hobbes! Yeah! Die! Oh no, I'm clipping him into the terrain. Oh no.
Space Marines. We thought we were done for.
Nah, Guardsman, you're pitiful.
Inside with the doors sealed.
To be fair, the fact that you held this position and actually survived is pretty good. Shame about all your squad mates.
Space Marines.
Why weren't you people out there with on the line? You don't look too ill. Just tries to haze them with a bolter. Whoops. Look how many of these people are here. They're like perfectly fit. They could have been out there fighting the orcs instead of cowering in this bunker. What a bunch of fucking cowards. See, Cadians, you can't trust them to do anything. That's why the Deathcore Krieg has to exist. Because at least they actually get shit done. Granted, it takes them like 17 years and then they stay for another 15 years to bombard it to ruins afterwards. But that's the price you pay when you're a heretic. Oh, yeah, Lieutenant Mira. Chad.
Captain Titus, the Ultramarines. You?
I'm all that's left, my lord. Unless my commanders rise from the grave. So far they seem
You're a lieutenant. You are so fucking low down in the ranks of the guard that they don't even represent you on the tabletop. Remember, the only, like, actual HQ choices that represent on the tabletop generally are, like, captains and generals.
down all our support.
Which is hilarious, because, well, there's a lot of other stuff in between those two ranks.
I should warn you, my lord.
Then again, I guess the generic non-company command, like the platoon command squad is technically a lieutenant with a bunch of dudes, but they never say that in the actual rules of the game. They just they kind of imply it, I guess, but still. I'm sure it's stated in the actual rulebooks. I'm just sure it's probably not stated as part of the actual platoon command squad's specific stat line.
Only that our troops were sent to guard the Titan Invictus.
I haven't played Imperial Guard in the current edition, ever. To be fair, I haven't played my Imperial Guard in any of the most recent editions. The last edition I played Imperial Guard in was 7th.
It leads directly to the western gate of
Although I've played a single game of 9th edition with Imperial Guard, but they weren't my Imperial Guard, they were one of my friends' Imperial Guard armies. and I wasn't really playing them so much as I was being a tactical advisor, which, I mean, I killed a lot of orcs in that game. Well, I got them to kill a lot of orcs in that game, but they still lost, because apparently I'm terrible as a tactical advisor. I wonder how the Mechanicum actually view orcs when it comes to them committing flat-out tech heresy all the goddamn time. Like, the Mechanicus is obsessively, compulsively obsessed with making sure that technology doesn't change, or if it does, it's under their guise and no one else's. So it's very funny to think that they must just get really pissed off at orcs constantly violating their religious doctrine. It's like, please, stop welding the fucking bits of a titan to your fucking ass cheeks just so you can think that you're shiny. Well, it's an exaggeration more so than an actual thing. It's more like, stop welding that chunk of titan to your spaceship just because you think it's cool. No, the jet engine will not work if you spit in the fuel tank just because you drank mushroom vodka. That is such a out of context line. I should really make a Captain Titus with my 3D printer. Like, just a small one from, like, the the old game. I bet you somebody's made STL files of his parts to make him, like, for the old style Space Marines. That'd be kind of cool. It's like the only Ultramarine that is worthy of respect. Well, that, and I guess Malum Kato from the new games. Well, from the bolt gun game or whatever it was called. That guy's pretty baller, but yeah, explosive curb stomp. But most other Space Marines, in the Ultramarines specifically, are not worthy of respect. Oh, you got your spiritual liege on right there. Beautiful. To be fair, though, the Blood Ravens are less respectable, but that's just because Blood Ravens are thieving gits, and are not Thousand Sons successor chapter. No matter how much the fanbase wants that shit, it's not ever gonna be the case. I like the Blood Ravens, but they do not, and should not, ever be Thousand Sons successors. And I hate to say it, but as far as I'm concerned, they're either Ultramarine or Imperial Fist successors. And it's more likely to be Ultramarine than Imperial Fists. Which hurts me on a deep level to think about, but it's the closest. Because they can't be Blood Angels, despite one of the Blood Angels codexes saying they are, because they have none of the gene flaws. I mean, they could theoretically be Dark Angels, but the Dark Angels tend to keep a record of the people that they make. Even if the record is super secret, and so you'd never even know if they were or weren't. But they're Ultramarines. I hate to say it, but the Blood Ravens are Ultramarines.
That's where the orcs breached the gun battery.
Or I guess they could be one of the Traitor Legion gene seeds, but it wouldn't be Thousand Sons, because of how Thousand Sons gene seed works. They don't tend to stick around too long. Due to the whole massive mutation. Shut up, Lieutenant Mirror. I guess if you're gonna run Captain Titus in a game of actual, like, 40k, like, older games that I play, 4th edition, you'd probably run him as a Space Marine captain, or, well, a Force Commander. Well, it's not probably. You would run him as a Force Commander, equipped with whatever weapons you wanted based on your personal preference in the game. Bionics would probably be thrown in there because of how fucking hardcore he is. I'd probably throw in Spiky Bits. Actually, sorry, no, that Spiky Bits is a, I think Spiky Bits is a Chaos Space Marine only one. I'd have to look. It might not be. I might be wrong there, but I think Spiky Bits is on Chaos Space Marines.
Orcs on the
But probably, yeah, if it was available, Spiky Bits, and then I would give him an Honor Guard unit, or a unit of veteran, Space Marine veteran unit, consisting of 2 models, because the minimum is 2. And those 2 models would be... well, Obs, Leandros, and, I'm having a moment. I'm forgetting his name, this guy. I guess that's how you'd run it, because Ob's bodyguard unit. And you just give them bolters. So you'd probably give Titus a bolter, and then a chainsword, or power axe. Well, it'd just be power weapon, because of how older editions work, where the power weapons aren't specific weapon stat lines, they're just one that includes everything that isn't a power fist or thunder hammer. Because power fist and thunder hammers are a completely different level of weapon compared to just regular power weapons. Because all power weapons function the same except for thunder hammers and power fists, because they are more like gravitic weaponry. It's fun. 40k is a deeply and annoyingly complex setting sometimes. Saving content, please do not turn off. Yep, probably not. I want to get to the next objective area where you go and just try and destroy the gun before I quit out, because I don't want my phone to fucking kill me. Or try and kill me, because I fucking left it to overheat because of this Twitch. Which is a shame, because I wanted to stream for like a couple hours, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get a couple hours out of it, because it keeps telling me it's going to overheat. I don't like that. That's annoying. That's a damn shame. Yes, shoot the unarmed orc children. Vulcan would be proud. Got him. Yes! Just dodged his attack and then smacked him in the face. I think there's a servo skull over here. Yeah, there's a servo skull over here. I have got a playthrough on a different account on this console where I've collected all the servo skulls. That is an interesting playthrough. When you collect all the servo skulls, it's just like, yeah, this is fun to listen to. I wonder how painful that would be. You know, getting ripped the fuck up in the middle and then punched into the floor. I love the way the game gets the scale of 40k across without you ever really seeing, like, being, like, super high up. You're always on the ground. You get that visual scale of just how big the buildings are. At some point, when I've got a better power supply for my computer, I need to do a playthrough of Mech Warrior 5 on stream. That'd be fun. Although, that'd be when we get better internet. Because whilst I'm sure that the connection here is nice because I'm using my 4G, when I actually use my actual internet, it's awful and barely functions. Now that's how you slice a dice 'em. Now that's one spicy meatball. I love how Titus just goes Super Saiyan sometimes. It's very useful. I don't even know what the whole thing of him going basically Super Saiyan is even supposed to represent either. Because, like, nah. Space Marines don't just go Super Saiyan like that. Again, I'm kind of being hyperbolic about that. It's not actually Super Saiyan, it's like the Fury. But, Space Marines are not Kratos. They don't have that Spartan rage, they just have Space Marine zeal. God, I need to... See, today I was planning on printing up some bits to expand my Black Templars, so I feel motivated to paint them. Because I've got a Black Templar army for 4th edition, it's gorgeous, but problem is that the units, my units all look way too veteran, And I want some units that are just the generic, like, Marines with the Black Templar logo, kind of like in the Flash Gets animations. Because that, to me, looks fucking awesome. Just the very, like, it's very expressive of, like, the old artwork by John Blanche and stuff like that, where the Black Templars have the,
Take to the high ground,
just the
Captain.
pure black armor with white shoulder pads that are stark, pristine white with that nice Templar cross on them. Very fun. But, I made all of my actual Black Templars at that time, when I made my Black Templar army. The old, really good Black Templar upgrade kit was still a thing. And I used it extensively on them, to probably a degree I shouldn't have. Because all of my generic regular infantry looked like Giga Chad veterans that should never even be on the front lines, nor should they be considered nor should they be the literal biggest part of the army. I say that, but the force also has 20 Terminators in it, because I was on some shit when I made that force. Clearly. Stompy stomp. Oh no. Anyway. Hey, sir, stop shooting that unauthorized fireworks launcher at me. Oh, I didn't see them coming from behind because I don't have eyes in the back of my skull. Yeah, my plan with my Templars is I'm probably gonna break off all the arms on the pre-existing ones so I can replace them with, like, make them into blade veteran, what the fuck are they called? Sword Brethren. Make them all into Sword Brethren, and then print up a bunch of basic-ass Marines to be my actual infantry squads with the Initiates and the Neophytes. Because I need some scouts for my Templars. My Templars force only has, well, it had, I used them in a different project one time, because I couldn't be asked to use them in that army anymore. My Templars had one unit of scouts, which meant that only one unit of Marines had an accompanying unit of scouts. Which is cool and all, but it really doesn't fit the Templar thing of their squads being like 50% Neophytes and 50% Initiates.
Take to the high ground, Captain.
Which is how they were in the older editions, and I really need to get the 4th edition Black Templar Codex so that I can run them proper. Because I don't have it anymore. I used to have it, and then I got rid of it. Because I'm an idiot, and I was a stupid child who didn't understand the value of keeping his cool lore books. You know, and how much of an absolute giga nerd he was gonna be in the future about that kind of shit. And so, as a stupid child, I got rid of my Black Templars Codex when I never should have, and now I suffer daily for that mistake. Because I need to find another copy and never have the money for it. Because my business is not making enough money yet. But once it starts making money, I can afford to buy those frivolous things that I want that I miss from my childhood. God, there's so much explodium in here. Saving. Please do not turn off. Will do, game. I think this is the bit where we lose the jump pack. Is it? No, not yet, doesn't seem. POV, you're the average assault marine. Fuck you in particular, random orc. I am not playing to look good, by the way. I am just playing the game. Am I having a moment? I think I'm having a moment. Yeah, I need to go this way. Towards the big free! And walk. Yeah! Hey, no. That's fucking rude. Boy was trying to point blank me with a rocket launcher. Very rude. Orcs should be better than that. They know better than to be cowards and try and hide behind fancy tech. Boom. Sidonos, what are you doing? Kill this orc before turning your back on the enemy. Xenos. I would grunt more if I was stomping someone's head in, but, you know, that's because effort would be required, and oh, lovely, I'm getting a migraine. That's just what I want right now. Oh. Oh, there we go.
That rock delivered the orcs right into the gun fortress.
Yes, we'll be finishing up in 12 minutes. So hopefully I get to another objective point. That'd be nice. I love it that you just walk through a crashed orc rock. It's like, yeah, makes sense. I mean, the way that orcs use rocks is they just slam them into the surface of a planet and then deploy whatever survived the impact into the fucking battlefield. Nope, I'm stuck on the terrain. There we go. Yay, giant gun. Come back here, orc children. I have things to throw at you. For reference, you can actually kill a grot by throwing a grenade at it if you manage to hit them with it. It, like, kills them on impact. That's how little health they have.
Fortress is swarming with orcs. Clearing this place will take days.
Clearing this place will take days. Well, not really. You could just airstrike it and then move in with flamer squads. Except for Space Marines don't do, like, single weapon units in this period of time because, well, after the Heresy it was seen to be a very stupid idea, which is why they diversified their shit with the Codex Astartes, but, you know, like, modern 40k doesn't really care about consistency as much as old 40k did. Then again, in the lore, the Salamanders are known to deploy squads that are entirely equipped with flamers, even in the modern 40k period. But that's a book thing only, and doesn't appear in the rules. Or at least didn't appear in the rules until, again, they brought back the idea of single weapon units. And I guess you could run, like, veteran squads entirely equipped with flamers if you wanted to, because veteran squads don't have any rules on weapon limits, which is why Chaos has a lot of stuff in older editions where you run them by using nothing but melters in a Squad of Chosen, because a Squad of Chosen equipped with nothing but melters is peak. It is peak Warhammer. Because that is how you make an anti-tank unit that's cheaper than bringing a Havoc squad. Both in points and in actual physical money.
Look here, Captain. Melter charges. Put those
Look here, Captain. Melter charges.
fortress would
It's a melter
we
charge.
could put the charge
Look
on
at
one
it.
of the gun's shells. Leandros, you do the chapter, Drow.
Oh my god. That is just a regular frag grenade. Give me that melter charge. Got him. I do love using the old grenade launcher. Ye old boomstick. Oh, why? Sudden pain in my fucking neck. God damn it. In the middle of a stream, body, could you not be shit for fucking 5 minutes?
Shell storage is below.
I feel like being pancaked between two Space Marines in melee combat wouldn't be the best fucking thing ever. I feel like that would be really shit. Oh, bloody hell.
Access restricted. Upper decks.
Damn it. Got it. Can you beat the whole game with nothing but a bolt pistol and chainsaw? Let's find the fuck out now. Oh my god, bruh. Ow. No. No. No average pitbull called Princess. Don't. I feel like a game set in the Balab War would be fucking excellent. Then again, though, they try and force Primaris Space Marines into it, even though they don't exist in that period of history. Because they have no respect for the fucking law. Oh my god, right, hang on. There we go. Wow, I actually have a viewer, that's, shocking. Shit. There we go. deal with him immediately. God, the Scar Boys are a bitch to kill. They hit like a freight train as well, which is annoying.
We need to get the shell into that.
To be fair, in the tabletop, Scar Boys do hit like a freight train. Or at least in editions where you can take Scar Boys, they hit like a freight train. But that's just because they're like a goth-specific version of boys
Charge on that shell.
that are just better than regular boys.
Now to move the shell into place.
I find it mildly funny that Titus doesn't think to stick the melter charge on the back of the bullet, where the orcs might not see it, so that it doesn't get taken out of the chain of ammo later on in the mission.
We cannot rely on luck for
Lifted up onto the thing, they wouldn't have seen it, and they would never have taken it out of sequence, and I would have just left. But then again, you know, I'm not a space marine, so maybe there was an idea behind it that just didn't come to fruition, behind making it very obvious that there was a melter bomb strapped to the fucking bullet. Well, shell, technically. Oh, I'll go good this way. Oh, there's a grot around it. Oh, they're up there. Ah, my immense shooting skills. I miss every shot. And guys are wasting so much ammo on grots. Yeah, grab him. Yeah. How dare you hit me with your gun, sir? It's very undignified. I find it mildly funny that the captain's the one that has to activate the elevator when you'd think that this guy, who is basically a squad sergeant in terms of rank, would be the one that activates the fucking elevator. But you know, he's not the player character.
Keep clear. This is not a drill.
I wish there was, like, any reaction to you just walking into them, you know, other than them just stepping out of the way, like, hey, don't do that, or something like that, you know? Like, this game is generally just good, like, very good and enjoyable, but I wish there were little things, like, with the characters where if you walked into them, they would just get annoyed at you for walking into them. Just feels like it would be a little more accurate if they did that kind of stuff. I just chucked a grenade at my own feet. God fucking damn it. I meant to hit the reload button. There we go. Oh, my favorite. Just because I know you're probably not aware, but we're playing on hard on this playthrough, viewer, so that is why I'm generally trying to stay back a little bit, because being shredded is not my idea of fun. Being minced by orcs is probably not the greatest way to exist. Oh, fuck. Hello. That would really suck. I just see the explosive barrel completely fucking missed it as well. Oh god, my nose is itchy. There we go. I think this is the room where they take the bullet out sequence. There's somewhere anyway. He's down there.
there. The secondary lift.
Oh look, there's a thing down there that I think that's where I got the Vengeance launcher from. Ammo, I think. Yep, ammo. I don't think I needed the ammo, but ammo nonetheless. Get in the elevator, guys. So fucking slow. For gene-enhanced super soldiers beyond mortal comprehension, you sure are fucking slow. What's that? Oh, the books say you're supposed to run faster than the human eye can process? Well, fuck you. You run slightly faster than a normal human would. Arguably, I could run faster than Titus. And I have absolutely fucked up ankles from dumbass injuries I took in secondary school. Oh yay, an upgrade to Fury. Yay, marksman mode. I never use marksman mode because it's fucking useless. Maybe it'll be useful in this playthrough because I'm not playing on normal. Actually, I say that, it's kind of useful here. Hawks are punk-ass bitches.
There's our shell.
I'll say this, we're kind of lucky Yorks pulled out a sequence, because if they hadn't, we would already have died in the massive explosion an entire magazine of these kinds of shells would bring when it goes off. Only the Emperor is all. You know, the horrifying thing about this is that there is probably a person inside of that bullet. Because of how the, well, because of how a lot of weapons in Warhammer tend to work.
Incoming fire.
Okay, I'm going over this way to avoid that incoming fire.
Incoming.
Oh my god, it's a single grok. Punches in the face. Oh fuck, I'm out of grenades. That's annoying. Give me your health. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna use it. Talks about how useless it is. Literally uses it a few seconds later. No, back. Back! Run! Oh, fuck. Well, that's life right there. Fuck's sake. Yay, the sun has decided to go away, so I don't get blinded if I turn slightly to the left. That's nice. Oh, fucking hell. Ugh. Right. May the Emperor be with you, Space Marine. Is it only me that wants that one absolutely just stupid sounding voice actor from the first Dawn of War game that played the Space Marine captain in the DLC to come back? Boreal or whatever his name is. Just, we're Space Marines. Genuinely awful dialogue.
Reloading.
There's our shell. The Orcs pulled it into sequence.
Then we put it back. Leandros, get the shell into that loader. I will cover you.
Get the shell into that loader. I will cover you. Proceeds to get more shit than two dudes could cover comfortably.
Reset for firing.
Where are they? They're here somewhere. I mean, they're up there, but they're not coming. Ah, there they are.
Incoming fire.
Kills one dude with my gun. There we go. I could really do with the firing not making it impossible to aim. Whoa. Nope. 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 Oh. God, I fucking hate bomb squigs. They are the worst. Doing a checkpoint a million times in a row, my favorite. I wish you could just progress without picking it up, that'd be kind of funny. Anyway, let's... I wonder if you could no damage this game. I bet it'd be fucking awful to do it. Oh, I didn't even know there was a box of grenades in here. Very useful. Very useful. Much explosions. Grab that. Waste no vengeance looks around, but still. Oh, he's gonna shoot him in the face. Damn.
Incoming fire.
Got him. Right. Nope, that's coming from my side. There it is. God, why are there so many bomb squigs? I'm gonna pop Fury. There we go. Well, there we go. I did it the final time. Oh, there's a dude still alive over here. Come here, dumbass. Enjoy your reward. A horrifically violent death. I am missing literal goblins. There we go. What a pitiful existence.
Agreed. Find an exit.
Find an exit. Well, I mean, you're a space marine. Theoretically, if there isn't an exit, you can just make an exit by firmly grasping the wall. When the fuck did that happen? So I got a random cut on my finger. No clue where that's come from. That's annoying.
The guardsmen will get their supplies now.
Captain Titus, you are a man of your word, my lord.
Yeah,
What's your
Valkyries.
situation, Lieutenant?
We're gathering our wounded and are heading to the Andros habitation block to establish an outpost. With the Karen down, our support craft will land there.
Very well. My battle brothers and I must secure any operational Warlord-class Titans before the Orcs can loot them.
I prefer this design for the Warlord, where it's like much boxier than the current day design for the Warlord Titan. Like the Warlord Titan nowadays looks cool, but the old Warlord Titan kind of had more of a vibe of like really ancient technology that was just being kept alive by crazy people. You know, it was just very militaristic, like it was actually designed to be a weapon. Which, I mean, a lot of stuff in 40k wasn't, but Titans are an exception to the norm. There are too many orcs for them to actually run away from Space Marines. Unless they're retreating, which would be very un-orky of them. Gork and Mork would very much be disappointed. Oh yeah, this is the rail yard, I think. I haven't played Space Marine in a while, like, since last year, because I play through it at least once a year. Because it's one of my favorite games.
Bridge is a test.
Just period.
Their work outlived all of them.
Yes, their work did outlive all of them, but that's pretty standard for Mechanicum. There are landmines in places in the galaxy in 40k that have outlived the people that made them. Hang on.
A battering ram.
Ha! Dumbass. I keep trying to throw grenades, but this difficulty gives you less grenades to play around with. That or I've just been really shit with my grenading at the moment. Yeah. Average corn berserker. Just charging an orc that's firing at it with a machine gun. So, yeah. Is there a grenade back here? Nope, but there is a servo skull. Congratulations, you're the first orc I meleeed in this part here. How dare you take my kill, Sergeant? Yes, Sergeant. That's very rude. Now I need to find somebody to kill so I can get my health up. I need some Lunchables. Please tell me there are some goblins around here. Nope. But you'll do. fucking shit. Stealing the kill. How heroic of Captain Titus, coming in to steal his friend's kills. I'm back at where I fucking started. Ugh. I don't know why I'm aiming. Like, the sight radical really doesn't change, it just zooms in slightly. Yeah, I'll let you deal with that. There we go. See, look, everyone's favorite character keeps using his plot armor. I'm just gonna hold back until they stop sending fucking exploding squigs round the corner. Excuse me, sir. Did you know that exploding squigs are an endangered species? It's because they keep exploding. Oh my god, finally, no more exploding squigs. Ugh. I am stuck on geometry. That's a bit of an oversight, anyway. Now we're going on a train journey. Yay! Ooh. Surprised my phone hasn't melted, considering it claims that it's overheating even though it's ice cold. Yeah, giant industrial mega train. Because even in the grimdark, the far future, trains are still necessary for society to function. As they always will be, because there is no more of an efficient way than to load up a train with a bunch of shit. Excuse me, but that is rather unfortunate for you to do something that fucking degenerately. I could really do with some grenades, game. I think there's grenades around here somewhere. No, doesn't seem to be. Oh, hi. Yeah, I wasn't gonna risk dealing with you. I have no idea why whoever was shooting at me was, but it might have been over there. Oh, I do love me some pork steaks. Tasty. Oh yeah, I have a sniper. Oh. Yeah. Ah, grenade launchers. My favorite.
While I get to that weapon.
Yay, time for a boss fight, and then I think I shall finish up the stream for the time being. So my phone stops complaining at me that I'm using it. Which is, again, quite weird. And then you get tag, and then... there we go, that was it. Excuse me, could you stop shooting me, please? fuck. I forgot about the fact that you can't fucking melee. Oh, that was unfortunate. Damn. GG, Orc gunship. I actually had a model of that ship that I made out of scrap parts and stuff, like, years ago. But, God, it was shit. So I never painted it, and just left it, and then it got broken over time, which makes sense. Kind of stuff usually happens with models that don't get put together. Well, don't get painted, they end up getting broken eventually and then used for scrap. I really should have kept it, so I could have turned it into a giant crashed ship on my wargaming terrain pieces. But we all make mistakes. Yeah. Oh, miss. Oh, miss. Avoid getting shot at. How is it shooting at me through a wall? Oh, God, I hate this thing. Infinite ammo gun. See, it's mildly funny because the regular plasma gun isn't infinite ammo, even though it probably should be. It would make it a lot more useful if the regular plasma gun was an infinite ammo gun. But I can understand why they don't make the regular one an infinite ammo gun, because it would balance the game would just get fucked. Why am I being so shit at aiming today? Oh my god. Yes. I was wondering if that would happen. All I'm saying is that Titus is immune to the gets hot rule. As has been made clear by the way he responds to being, like, to the gun overheating. He doesn't get blown up when it overheats. Which is just fundamentally wrong. Oh, I'm saddened deeply by the fact that I have failed dramatically. Oh, there we go. Yay! Gotta blow up your train. It's like kind of, if there, it is the Chekhov's gun of every video game ever. If there is a train, it has to get blown up in spectacular fashion at some point in the game. Shoulder. And with that, I finished part 1 of the game, and I'm probably going to stream part 2 at some point, but for now, that is part 1. So I'm just going to finish out, and then I'll start back up next time I decide to stream randomly, and play part 2, because I want to make food. So, thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you another time. Bye-bye.